Hello, you guys. I'm Rick Dancer. Get Real with Rick Dancer. We are at the NCAA Men and Women's Track and Field Championships, and that's the action right there. We're undercover. That's why my face is a little dark, because it's raining out there. But it's going to stop because Vin Lanana says it's going to stop. And he has all the rules. He does weather on the side, so you didn't know that. So here, Vin's joining us because he's got things to do.
Hey.
You got a busy day, don't you?
Yeah, it's always busy.
So tell people that aren't familiar with this, what's going on here this weekend?
Well, we're taking the best student athletes from the country, and they're competing for the national title. They're competing in 42 events, and on Friday tonight we'll actually crown a men's champion, and tomorrow night we'll crown a women's champion.
And 5 o'clock is when a lot of the action starts tonight, right?
Correct.
Today this is some heptathlon things.
It is. It's the first event of the heptathlon, which is 7 events for the women. The decathlon concluded yesterday, 10 events for the men, and we're starting out the hurdles.
Why is this such a big deal for Eugene?
Well, the fact is that we bring 1,000 of the best student athletes in the country here. They get to experience our community. They get to experience the people who really carry the sport of track and field, and the Eugene Springfield community really does a phenomenal job.
And we could... Get out of there. Hold on. This is going... It wants me to hook up to the University of Oregon stuff, and I refuse to do it. I'm using my Verizon.
And I don't have the password, so...
Yeah, and we don't know how to do that. Tell me this. Their stadium, this is all going to change. This is probably the last time we'll see it the way it is now, maybe for a while.
Yeah, we have a... the one thing I can tell everybody is that when it's done, we may arguably have the best track and field stadium in the world.
Well, Andy Vibora from Travel Lane County is going to be talking. He showed me a picture of the drawing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So you can't really give many details about what's here, what's not going to be here, what's happening.
Well, I can tell you there'll be 8 lanes all the way around. There'll be a 9th for the 200. There'll be all the field events will be able to be accommodated, and we'll certainly run making lots of left turns. That's what I can tell you.
Well, we're in Eugene. You have to make left turns, right? Mm-hmm. So the old stadium, can you say anything about that? Will it?
Well, I think what we're doing is I don't know that I can make a specific comment about the east or the west grandstands, but I can tell you that one of the big challenges we have is to maintain the history, the tradition, the heritage of what we have here, yet modernize it.
Okay. All right, Dan, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Oh, well, there.
My pleasure.
That's the signal that you're done. Yeah,
okay.
That's what you're done. All right, thank you for taking time to talk to us.
My pleasure.
All right, you guys. Now, come here, Ron. This is Ron Sturry.
Hello.
So Ron's my friend. He's also Kiefer Mazda, and he's the sponsor of the show. So he's down here with me. We're going to go have lunch after this, and we're just hanging out, and he gets to come in here and see what he's doing. So
doesn't get any more get real than this, right?
This is kind of fun, isn't it?
This is getting
to
real.
be like with all the activity behind us, and
great.
We're kind of behind the scenes. I know, and then our other clients are mad because Ron got to go to the NCAA. So tell people what do you guys do? What do you offer at Kiefer Mazda? You're in service.
So I'm in the service. Of course, if you haven't heard the name Kiefer Mazda, we've been around for a long time. The family-owned business, and we are here to take care of anybody who wants to bring the car in and get it serviced here at Kiefer Mazda. So that's what we're all about.
You were saying something about you knew that the NCAA is in town because all the rental cars are gone.
Yeah, I mean we know when the city has something going on, because generally the first thing that we get a sign of is you can't get a rental car.
Yeah, it gets really packed.
By the way, we give loaner cars when you come in for service. Just a secret.
He does. In fact, I'll tell you, well, and he doesn't do this all the time, but Ron has a super cool rust-colored Jeep that's really awesome. And my wife needed her car worked on one day, and they didn't have any loaner cars. And I'm sitting at the gym, and all of a sudden my wife drives up in Ron's Jeep, and she puts it up on the curb, and she goes, I didn't know how to park it, I was so big. And then I go to a bunch of friends of ours, they go, Ron let your wife drive his car? And I was going, yeah, he likes her. So you guys really do go out of the way for people.
We do. Of course, probably won't be handing my Jeep out because I'm not sure if my insurance provider would like that very often, but Kathy, of course, I'll take care of.
He'll do that for her. So I want to talk to Andy Vibora with Travel Lane County. Andy, we got a really good signal right here. I mean, it looks real pretty.
All right.
Oh, now it does.
There we go.
Andy's with Travel Lane County. They're also a sponsor of Rick Dancer, Get Real with Rick Dancer. And this is so big for our community in terms of, I mean, I've been seeing people I drove by the old Pancake House this morning. There was probably 50 people standing outside waiting to get in.
Yeah, and last night I'm volunteering at the meet, and last night after the meet we went across the street over to Sam's to have a sandwich afterwards. It's packed, you know, it's got coaches, it's got fans that are there, and that's really exciting for our area because it means economic development.
So not only are they bringing 1,000 athletes, there's 1,000 sets of parents and some grandparents probably and cousins and all these other school administrators and
coaches, trainers. Yeah, it really fills up a lot of rooms, hotel rooms in the region, and that's what we need to have happen. And so we're really happy that, you know, we have a sports commission. I know you're going to be talking to Joey about our sports commission here pretty quick, and to kind of help support these events. But you know, it's beyond just the track and field events. It's really getting these people while they're here to go out and enjoy the rest of the county, because we have so much to see and do, and so that's our job as Travel Lane County, is to, you know, get them out, get them over to the coast, get them up into the mountains to really enjoy everything that we have here.
So can we do, I didn't tell you we were going to do this, but so you could just say no if you want to, but you won't want to, I don't think. So can you tell them about the event coming up in July about the beaches?
Yeah.
You guys, this is, okay, Ron, you got to hear this. This is the coolest thing ever. So get in here. And listen, because you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to, this is the show you're going to want to be.
You can bring your Jeep and put it on.
Perfect. No, listen what they're going to do.
Yeah. What we're celebrating is the 50th anniversary of the Oregon Beach Bill. So some people may not know that all Oregon beaches are public. There's no private beach in Oregon, and that bill was signed 50 years ago. So we're commemorating that. And to help do that, we're going to set up a beach on the park blocks in downtown Eugene.
They're dumping sand.
So we're going to bring in a bunch of sand. We'll have Lon from Sandmaster Park showing his sandboards. We'll have an OHV from Save the Riders Dunes, and just talking about all the great things you can do on the Oregon coast. And then we'll have a little speech maybe by Nancy Nathanson or one of our legislators talking about the importance of, you know, having public beaches for everyone.
And that's the 7th of July, right?
7th of July, yeah, we'll kick it off probably at 11 in the morning, run till about 3, and sneak preview, we'll have a giveaway, which everybody wants, which are custom Eclipse classes. So while supplies last.
That's the other thing I wanted you to talk about is we got an eclipse coming up in August. It's just a huge deal for the area. I mean, the sun is really helping us this year, right? Not right now, but it is going to.
It's going to. We're expecting.
Yeah. We're hoping it's not a day like this when the eclipse happens, but that's certainly a possibility. But yeah, that's 750,000 to 1 million visitors coming into Oregon. Most of them going up to the path of totality, but we'll be at about 97% here, so it'll get pretty dark here too.
So people will be coming in to see, they want to see this thing happen, and this is going to be one of the best places to see it.
It is. It's the first place, you know, in North America is the Oregon coast, so a lot of people going over the coast to, you know, be there when it happens, and then a lot of folks, you know, again, throughout the rest of the state. So all the campgrounds, all the hotels are filled up, so if you want to see it up in the path of totality, you better know somebody, and I'll talk to my sister and maybe she'll rent you a room.
Yeah, well, I live here, so maybe I'll do a little Airbnb that weekend. That's just an idea. So anyway, I want to talk to Joey Jewell, because he's going to talk about the sports commission. So come here, Joey. Well, let's get you here. We'll give you a different background. Yeah, there you go. This is Joey. He is in charge. Tell him what the Sports Commission is all about.
So the Eugene Cascades and Coast Sports Commission really handles all of these sports tourism for Lane County. So we go ahead and we go out there and we find these national events, we bring them here, and then we help support them as well as local events. So anything that brings in out-of-towners or tourists, you know, like we were saying with Andy, they stay in hotels, they eat local, they shop local. And it just trickles down, and it really benefits our local economy.
And sports for us, it's not just track and field. There's a lot of stuff that you're working with to get and the events that people like bike riding, cycling, the Grand Fondo, all those kind of things, like the cycle rides that are in town. This is not just, I think a lot of times people think, oh, well, Travel Lane County is dealing with these kind of things. But there's a lot of little sidebar things that people don't even know about.
Correct. So in addition to the NCAA National Championships here, we do amazing large-scale events, but we also do some of the smaller ones that bring in a ton of people. So from a size perspective, it's still really, really big and important. So we have a USA BMX Gold Cup Finals event coming up later this year. We can do everything from this size all the way down to, you know, a youth club volleyball tournament that might bring in a couple thousand people to our community. So a lot of things still have the impact, and it's a wide range of types of sports and the ages too.
So do people, how can, if they have a sporting event, or they're involved with like the Disciples of Dirt, there you go, Sean, I got your name in there, okay? God, all my friends, it's like, I've got to do something to get them. How come you never mention me, you know? So what can people do? How do they get in touch with you guys?
Well, they can definitely go onto our website, which is www.eugenecascadesandcoast.org/sports. They can put their events on the calendar itself. Everybody has access to do that. Or they can find my contact information through that webpage, and they can reach out to me specifically, and we can do a one-on-one consultation for not just getting really visibility for their event, but also help with services, which is something we're more than happy to do at pretty much no cost. We're a free resource to everybody here within the community.
And you can also, if you want to know more about it, you can join Travel Lane County.
Yes,
always that
of course.
option.
Membership is amazing. Everybody should be a member of Travel Lane County.
Because then you will know exactly what's going on. Joey, thanks. That was my plug. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you a little of the action going on here. So check this out. So these are the women heptathlete.
Like
There.
yeah.
So, okay, if you want to make yourself feel really bad, watch one of these women hurdle these things.
We were just talking about that.
Well, yeah.
We would make
I
it
mean,
look like there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's like they just jump these things. Okay, look, there's Akron, Ohio. My wife's from there. Look at that. Oh gosh, these guys. I would never go to the Ninja Warrior training gym in Springfield with these women. Any of them. Somebody says, love the proactive community we have. No, don't watch her. Oh my gosh. There, look.
No question.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so
She's just
impressive.
stretching right now.
That's only one of 7 events. Again.
Yeah, and there, look. I wonder if I could, let me get you guys a better shot here. There, I can zoom in on that a little bit. Somebody else will go, I think. Yeah, here we go. Lane 1. Is she gonna do it?
Yeah, looks like she's thinking about it.
Ron and I are we're your commentators. And here's Jenny in the warm-up event on lane 1. And look, and there she goes. She makes everybody else look ridiculous. That is so cool.
Since there's so much conversation about the OSU athletic program right now.
Kellyanne, thank you so much. Is that with you guys, Kellyanne Stiles? She's hashtagging like you wouldn't believe.
Nice.
And Travel Lane County posted it. We saw that. Look, there is a little bit of rain out here. But at 5 o'clock tonight, those stands will be full because nobody in Eugene is going to care about the rain. So there you go, guys. So how do they get tickets to this, Andy? Do you know? Oh, wait, there. I won't switch it yet, guys.
Yeah, I think they can just walk right up here to the Bowerman building and buy tickets right here at the ticket window here.
So you guys, all you got to do is come down to the U of O at the Bowerman building. Watch when you open your mouth. Yeah, Ron's got to learn how to be my co-host on the show. Yeah. So go to the Bowerman building. There's tickets there available. You can go online to the NCAA.com, and it has all the information you need on when the events are, what's going on, and when, and all that sort of thing. But it's today and tomorrow. It's been Wednesday, started Wednesday, going Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So anyway, this is the place to be this weekend. And here's this is my own personal thing. We got a lot of visitors in town, and when you see people, smile at them. I mean, they're going to go home with a reputation. What was Eugene Springfield like? And the
Not
thing,
just smile, hug them, give them love.
Yeah, give them some love. But be nice to people. Treat them really well. I know you will. But I think it's really important that we put off a good face and that we really are kind and gentle to the people that come into our community, because that's what we want them to come back. Because when this thing gets redone, we are going to have a complex that there is not going to be another city in the world that's going to host track and field, because everybody wants to come here because this is where it all started.
It'll be the world's best.
It'll be the world's best. I wish, and Andy, where's that picture that people could look at that? Where did you find that?
I just Googled Hayward Field renovation.
Google Hayward Field renovation, and you can look at the kind of the model of what that's going to look like and here. Okay, Ron, anything else?
No. Be careful. Drive safe. If you need your car looked at, come see Kiefer Mazda.
Ron
Not
will
to
take-
mention, keep your road rage down today, because we do want them to remember us in a good way.
That's right. And we're going to go to lunch. You guys have fun. The thing you can do for me is share this on your page, share it with other people, sports fans, non-sports fans, just people that you know, so they can kind of see what's going on and hear what Vin had to say as well. All right? You guys have a good weekend. Be safe. Next week, we got a full week of shows. We are going to start Monday in Veneta with the Restore. And there's no Restore in Veneta, but there is a woman, Annie, there, and they're building a straw bale house. So we're going to go in and watch them build this straw bale house, and Carlos will be with us on that one. And then we're also next week, what else are we doing next week? Gosh, the whole week is full. We're going to lunch at the, that's the following week, at the Reality Kitchen. Anyway, I'll tell you next week. You just have to tune in and find out, because we always got something going on. So I will see you on Monday from Veneta at the Straw Bale Home.
Get real with Rick Dancer.
All right, see you guys later. Have a good day. Good weekend.